I always forget how quiet it gets.
Good evening.
We're sitting there staring at the screen for the last 10 seconds and just stark silence.
Welcome to Ramblestream number 95.
95.
It's good to be back.
Great to be back.
Good to see everybody. We've got over 50 people in the stream.
What up, everybody? How y'all doing? Richard, what do we do around here?
Well, first off, we love to see comments. So comment up, in the format that we recommend, at least, is to follow my lead. My name is Richard Horsham, co-founder and head of design here at Janus Motorcycles. I am broadcasting to you live from TT, which is our fabrication shop, just south of the main headquarters in downtown Goshen. And I ramble with a variety of boats.
That wasn't where I thought you were going to go.
all either sail or oar powered, and a 1980 Honda.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
No, I was reading the comments.
You're stuck on the Helix.
I need to get a Honda Helix. A Cushman Truckster, a 2009 Kawasaki KLR 650, and a 2018 Halcyon 250 number 68. And this evening, I'm celebrating my birthday.
Happy birthday.
With a lovely cup of Wolfert Reserve 23. Just remembering what I'm drinking.
I'm Jansen, and I'm also broadcasting live here at the paint booth. I'm sipping on some bourbon because I failed 75 hard on day 36 because I was too busy playing video games at 11:30 at night and forgot to read. So I'm drinking also some Halcyon Reserve. I ramble in a new to me Ford F-150 Lightning.
The Tesla is no more.
The Tesla has been totaled, unfortunately.
What were you like? Driving crazy?
Yeah, man. You know,
doing 120?
Driving crazy, doing 120, and then hit a stick. All my buddies are giving me a really hard time because I hit like a branch. Okay, it was big. It dented the battery. Did I explain already what kind of happened?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So it was huge.
Mind if I move this a little bit?
Hey, go for it.
I'm getting like weird light. There we go.
F Tesla, Jim, my man. Come on. I had a Tesla and it was beautiful, but now I drive an F-150 Lightning. I was cleaning it out and I was kind of sad. I was kind of sad cleaning it. A lot of memories. I brought my second born home in that thing, and it was a great car. It was the first car that I loved. Say what you want. Say what you want about Tesla, but it was fun and I enjoyed it a lot. So let's take some comments. Tesla, blah. Yeah, whatever, Kelly. I don't want to hear it.
I don't even need to say anything.
Richard, happy birthday. Many more rambles for you. Jim says Rivian. Fair. I've never driven one, but I would imagine it's nice. Oh, man. Jansen went from a 300-mile range to a 3-mile range. Are you dogging Ford right now? I'm confused. Oh, I want to get a fishtail exhaust retrofitted to my Helix. What do you say?
Oh my goodness gracious.
Okay, Richard was just showing me some pictures of some slammed Helixes. I didn't know what a Helix was.
I had to tell him what a Helix was.
This is just an overwhelming theme.
And he was kind of like, and then I was like, well, let me show you this picture of a Helix.
Okay, the normal ones, the stock ones, they didn't do it for me. Now, the slammed Helixes are so sick. So you have to tell me.
If you don't know what a Honda Helix is, you should look it up. If you do, it's an awesome 250. That looks like it might transport you across the deserts of Tatooine.
That's exactly what it looks like. It's a freaking speeder. It's cool. And a fishtail exhaust on that would be even cooler.
It would be really cool.
All right, we got to go to the top here, Richard. The top of the chat.
We got who we got first? Click on it there for me. Janus MC Rider, Halcyon 450 number 331, Halcyon 250 number 569, dry glass. He has a dry glass.
Oh, he's not drinking anything.
That's what I think.
That's what
Portage, Michigan. And the 250 easily does 60 without any problems. It'll do more than 60.
Yeah, if you're tucked downhill, it'll go at least 62. We've got Eric Green here. What's up, Eric? With Outlaw in Vancouver, Washington, drinking water.
Hey, Eric.
Oh,
Janus says he poured himself a 7-Up.
A 7-Up over Sprite is crazy, but I mean, whatever you got. Chris 338. Good evening, everyone, from southwestern Indiana, soon to be owner of Janus Halcyon 450 number 412, and owner of a 2021 Harley Davidson Road King Special and a 1987 Suzuki GL 450,
nice.
Sipping on ice water.
Good to see you. Got any other?
Yeah, John Strawdog here, just for you.
He says, hello, folks. Halcyon 250 number 769, Zur, now in Wisconsin, awaiting to unpack my pods. Moving back to the Midwest, sipping a cool water.
Man, lots of water. I appreciate that. That's nice.
I have some water in my bourbon.
Okay. Oh, yeah, me too. Motard asks, question for Richard. Will Janus be attending Barber Vintage Festival this year, October 3 through the 5th? I'm sure people would love to see the new Griffin 450 in person. I'll be camping/volunteering with Griffin 250 number 164.
Nice. We are still making up our minds. I wish I could say a definitive yay or nay, but yeah.
TBD.
You all will be the first to know.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Grant. Hello, Grant. Griffin 250 number Juan. Number Juan.
Russ is on Detlef 450 number 86, still in Stockton, Texas, finishing up. Next stop, West Columbia, Texas, just south of Houston. Ready for the rally. Water as usual. Well, we're looking forward to seeing you, Russ.
Hey, speaking of rally, guess what we're doing this week? Giveaway. Again.
Are we going to do 2?
We're going to do 2.
2.
Because Kelly. We'll just leave it at that. Kelly won last week or 2 weeks ago, and he already has a ticket.
Yeah.
He'll already be here. So we're doing 2 giveaways. In order to enter that giveaway, what you need to what is the giveaway, Richard?
The giveaway is a free rally ticket for this year.
All you got to do is get yourself here.
Get yourself here. And I think it's a VIP ticket, too.
It's a VIP ticket.
It's a VIP ticket.
VIP. Get yourself here.
Both will be VIP tickets.
And find yourself a place to stay. There will be camping options.
What do you got to do to enter?
You have to enter in the chat, rally. All caps this time.
Okay, all caps, RALLY. And we have a little machine that AI.
I don't know. I don't think it's AI. It's some kind of program. It's magic as far as I'm concerned.
That's AI.
It's AI. That's what I meant to say. There are 5 people entered already. 6. Type in rally. Again, this is not on Instagram, unfortunately. This is only
on... Yeah, you got to be on YouTube.
YouTube, Facebook.
It's on Facebook? It works on Facebook?
Yeah, it works on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch. What other ones do we have? Everything but Instagram. And on LinkedIn, I believe.
Sure. There you go.
So type in rally, all caps. If you already have a ticket and you don't...
This is for somebody who hasn't had the opportunity.
Yes. If you already have a ticket and you don't need a second, just don't enter. You can win a second ticket if you have like a significant other or a family member that would like to come.
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah.
Enter. But you don't need a ticket. Don't enter. Can I enter and donate the ticket? Will not be able to make it. Ed, I think just to keep things simple, I think we'll just pull hopefully a name.
And you're here on the stream.
Yeah,
so
that's great.
This is the benefits that y'all get from being here. So.
Absolutely. So word on the street was we're getting a new monitor soon.
Word is that we're getting a new monitor.
We
do not have one yet.
We don't have one yet because we found out recently that YouTube takes 30% of all super chats, which is an egregious number. It's outrageous.
It's outrageous.
If you would like to send a super chat, funds
we'll
go.
We're really close.
We're close. I think we need like, I don't know. We have like $250. We need like $50 more.
Okay.
$50 more and we'll be good to get a new monitor and we'll be able to see colors properly.
Or we could just keep on struggling.
Or we could just slough it.
I think it's kind of like a comic our comedic relief.
At first, it was the technical difficulties, and now it's.
Are you sure the technical difficulties are gone?
Oh, Richard, they're gone.
Never again?
Never again.
You heard it, folks, from the man himself.
So YouTube is getting a new monitor too. Yeah. Okay. Texas Rebel Tracy, this is the second time that I found one of your comments is like absolutely hilarious. So good on you. You get that award. I don't know what that is. Do I need a donation? Kelly, no. If you send me one more shirt, I'm going to lose it. I really do. I got the second Wheaties shirt, Kelly. Thank you. Thank you.
You got
for
a
that.
second one?
Yeah, it's bright orange now. I forgot to wear it today, but
nice. Well, you got to wear them if you get them.
I know. They're really, the first one is really comfy. The Orange Crush T-shirt is really soft.
Nice.
You got a poem for us or something?
I do. Well, it's not a poem. This is. I was kind of struggling with our chosen topic. What is the topic?
The question is, do you reach your limits faster on a Janus motorcycle?
And we're gonna ramble about that, but I was thinking like, what can I do to talk? What's the right poem? But so I ended up choosing is a section. It's actually I think from the introduction or the first chapter of Why We Ride Toward a Philosophy of the Open Road by one of my favorite writers and philosophers, Matthew B. Crawford. I actually quote a portion of this in the Rainbow's Companion. That's much I like it. But I figured, given this topic.
Yes. Ellsberg, yes, it does say Leonard Cohen, as in the singer. I know who that is. Okay. Shocker, I know. One person. I'll add it to the list.
All right. It's the prelude. It is 48 degrees Fahrenheit, and sweat is dripping down my back. My goggles are steamed up, and it is hard to see. I'm on a tract of land owned by the railroad, a wooded area in Richmond, Virginia, with discarded beer cans and the occasional homeless encampment, commonly referred to as behind the Martins. You're from this area, we have Martins, but this is not the same Martins.
The Martins.
We once tried using a Martins discount at the Richmond Martins, and it
didn't work.
Sad. Riding a dirt bike on a narrow, meandering trail that is rocky and muddy, with protruding roots and fallen limbs, creek crossings, steep descents, and tight switchbacks at a mere 15 miles per hour. I might be taxed to the very limit of my mental ability, picking lines, making imperceptible decisions of throttle, clutch, steering, braking, and body English, revising them on the fly as surprises arrive at my front wheel. All this demands total concentration. When I push the pace beyond my current level of confidence in response to some challenge of the terrain, it is a leap of faith. Or perhaps it is a query. I can't say to what entity this query is addressed. Myself? The obscurities of the trail? A loving providence? It is a position of utter exposure to contingency.
Sorry, hold on. Ramblestream couldn't be any more boring.
All right, well then get off the stream.
Continue. Sorry. You get out of here if you don't want to be here.
It is a position of utter exposure to contingency. Let's see how things go. If it goes well over the following seconds, meaning without mishap, maybe even with a glimmer of some new finesse, this faith redeemed is the sweetest vindication I know of. For a moment, I feel existentially justified. In pursuit of that feeling, I once took 4 trips to the ER over the course of 12 months. 2 broken ribs, a broken heel, what I feared was a separated tendon, it was a muscle strain, and a case of heat exhaustion. To ride a motorcycle off-road is in no way typical of the driving that we do most of the time, and therefore perhaps an odd choice of anecdote to open a book that ranges widely over the driving experience. Because this book is not just about motorcycles, it's about driving fun cars too.
Okay.
But the heightened feeling of exposure one has on a dirt bike recalls one to a basic truth. We are fragile, embodied beings. There is a certain risk that is inherent in moving around by whatever means. A responsible person does everything he can to minimize this risk. Yet, is risk somehow bound up with humanizing possibilities? In his exquisite essay about walking the hostile streets of Kingston, Jamaica as a boy, and then New Orleans as a young man, Garnet Cadogan writes, "When we first learn to walk, the world around us threatens to crash into us. Every step is risky. We train ourselves to walk without crashing by being attentive to our movements and extra attentive to the world around us. As adults, we sometimes walk simply because the streets beckon with serendipity. You never know who or what you are going to find when you step out onto an urban sidewalk. Serendipity, a mentor once told me, is a secular way of speaking of grace. its unearned favor. Seen theologically, then, walking is an act of faith. Walking is, after all, interrupted falling. The heightened contingency of driving off-road resembles walking in the faith it enacts, that of throwing oneself into the world with hope. The ancient Greeks had a single word to express the condition of being without a road, when the way forward is not clear: aporia. It represents a moment pregnant with the arrival of something unlooked for. These experiences of serendipity and faith feel a bit scarce in contemporary culture, and the language for articulating them seems to be fading from common use. We have a vision of the future in which there would be little scope for such moments. The most authoritative voices in commerce and technology express a determination to eliminate contingency from life as much as possible and replace it with machine-generated certainty. That's what automation does, whatever else it may accomplish. Suddenly, it is in the realm of mobility that this vision is being expressed. Suddenly, driving, or riding, is a topic that cries out for critical, humanistic inquiry. So if that doesn't interest you in this book, I don't know what will. Given that you're on the Ramblestream, because that's exactly what he's talking about right there. And I think it's a good segue into our ramble for this evening.
I think so too. That feels right up the alley here.
Yeah. Well, all of what Matthew Crawford writes is
right up the alley.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. I saw a comment from Kurt Wise. Where did it go? I know Kurt indirectly through a friend.
Oh, really?
And we didn't know that we knew each other until I showed up on the Ramblestream.
Nice.
So that was fun. Cool. Hi, Kurt. Glad you're here. Glad you made it. That guy Thomas was a joker, huh? That one got me. That was kind of funny. I mean, make me laugh, sure. I rode my motorcycle 50 miles home last night on 49F. They're predicting a cold winter with lots of snow this winter for the northern half of the U.S. Mike?
Oh, we're owed it at this point. Last year was pretty chill.
I don't want to talk about the snow.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
Jansen, sit up. No. I'm relaxed. I don't want to sit up. I think it's time for not the main event, but for a fan favorite segment.
Brought to you
by Mitch McLean.
McLean.
It is time for Builds of the Week. Bam! This is Halcyon 450, number 393. This is Tom's Halcyon 450, and it's going to New England.
Right.
Okay, I am going to guess. Gosh, American Blue. It's got to be. It's got to be it.
I'm gonna guess.
Don't
have to do it.
Do it. Just
Indy Racing Green.
That's just so silly.
It's because that's what it's gonna be.
Of course. Right.
All right. So we got your government regulated EPA sticker.
It's very important.
Yeah.
Very important that that's there. A little Easter egg sticker on the back side of it, though.
Yeah.
Little turtle top sticker.
You got your your oil filler.
What a nice piece.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool.
Beautiful. Forks are on. There's your 450 engine in place.
Look at those oil lines.
Beautiful handmade oil lines.
Chase, he used to do those, right? Does he still do
does.
those? Man, what a guy.
Your
The
leading link suspension.
How dare us?
How dare us, indeed.
Swing arms on. Okay.
So this is kind of, it could be.
We're both kind of in the money.
Could be, right?
At this point, it's red or black. I mean,
we got
green
the
or blue.
windscreen. Windscreen mounts are added. The top plate, handlebars, exhaust.
We're getting warmer. Okay,
we got cream. We got a green back
I
there.
don't see blue. Oh, I think it's vintage red.
It's vintage red.
Dang
red.
it.
Very nice. So I always say this, but this is one of the most classic color schemes for a Janus.
Ooh, a custom pedestrian splitter. MCD11.
Very good. We got ducktail exhaust. Gold and black pinstripe.
Are you sure that's black?
Are you sure that's red? It looks like vintage red to me.
Little
you can
ducktail.
compare it with the red of the reflectors there. I really like when people mix the black with another color pinstripe.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's really crisp looking.
It kind of makes it stand out a little more, I feel. Headlight visor. Gonna kind of cruise through these. Badges on. Airbox. There it is.
There she is.
What
Gorgeous.
a great looking bike.
Polished exhaust.
To go with the polished fins on the
Bar end
450.
weights, headlight visor. You said that already. Very nice.
Very nice. Up next, you got this one, Richard.
All right, we got Jeffrey with a Halcyon 250, number 1211. Where's it headed?
Oh, sorry.
It's headed to Illinois, not very far away.
No, just a hop, skip, and a jump. Share this tab instead. Man, look at those handlebars. Okay, I am gonna sit up now. Whoa, we're getting an early head start here. I don't think this picture really means anything. We have to guess here though. I'm gonna guess matte OD green.
Matt OD green. Okay. Yeah, I've kind of cornered myself because I think it's probably one of what I'm gonna guess, but I can't do it again.
Sure you can.
I'm gonna go with cream
Oh, that's crazy.
because I've seen a lot of cream.
Watch, it's gonna be British. Oh,
There we go. Vintage
yes, dang it.
red. Vintage red.
And gold. That's great.
Perfect.
What a great color combo.
Classic. And we've got I can't tell if these are ducktail fenders. Single pinstripe, gold,
Ooh.
color matched frame. Very nice.
Gosh,
Look at this.
I love when people color match their frames. For whatever reason, I think it's because I'm so used to seeing the black frames, you know. So whenever I see one of these in the shop, it sticks out.
Book rack.
Great looking motorcycle. Is that the last picture here? I think that is.
Okay.
Well, this one's not done, but it's gonna be.
It's there you go.
It's gonna be done. Up next, we've got. I really wish I could say this guy's last name because it's great. We've got Rick's Halcyon 450. It's number 397, and it's going to our home state,
Indiana.
Um.
I'm gonna go with black.
Whoa.
Just gonna go different here.
I am gonna go with Charlevoix.
Okay. All right.
Informed a little bit by the fender picture.
Yeah. That's. It's probably Indy Racing Green.
Whoa.
Okay. So oxblood seat.
I'm feeling
Nice.
kind of confident now. Okay. You got
I called it.
Sir.
Very nice.
Black.
Black
Is that
and
the,
gold.
Is that the
Oh, is
satin?
that copper? I think it actually is satin. I still win though.
It looks satin. I'll give it to you.
It's copper.
That's gold. I'm not doing it for the bit, I swear.
All right. Well, let's just see.
All right,
let's see what
chat.
it looks like.
Chat, what are you saying? We gotta see. Is it copper or is it gold? Because I legit, if this is copper, I think I'm losing my mind. We'll have to wait till they come in because I think there's a small delay. But I swear, it's copper. Gold. Oh, Kelly, copper.
Copper.
Kelly, I guess we're going psychotic. I don't know what the answer is. We could go.
The votes are in favor of me.
I see that.
Kelly, come on.
Kelly's
Stop
just
supporting Jansen.
Kelly just wants to be on my team for once.
Oh, we got our rear shocks on. We got the book rack.
Coming together here.
Very nice. Ah,
Man,
look at that.
that's sharp.
That is really sharp.
With the oxblood too,
Mm-hmm.
that looks really good.
Headlight visor.
Ooh.
There's your engraved fuel cap. I love how these the new engraving process is coming out. It's really looking good.
They stand out.
Beautiful.
I love that battery cover.
Mhm.
Man,
Well done.
that's a great looking motorcycle. Great looking motorcycle. Now, I don't know if you guys are ready for the thing here. But we're about to get into it. Jansen lost what eyesight he had when he left his Tesla. What?
He didn't need his eyesight with the Tesla.
No, it just drove itself. I mean, I don't know what you mean. I don't have to see anything. Right. What's the thing?
The thing is an engine.
Jim says, I want one of those so bad. Well, Jim, here's the thing. You can get one of those. If you're on YouTube, it looks like you are. You can go to the top link in the description. You can click on that link. You can build your own. You can get.
Or is he talking about a Pookie 50?
I don't think he's talking about a Pookie 50.
You can get one of these too.
Oh, this is cool. Hi from France.
Whoa.
I hope to see Janus in our country one day. Steven. How you doing?
Welcome. What
time is it in France?
6 hours.
Is it 6 hours ahead? It was 1 o'clock. Yeah,
it's
1 a.m. It would be ahead.
Ahead of us, yeah.
1 a.m. Go to bed, Steven. I don't know. You got work tomorrow or what? Well, I guess France. No one works in France.
Right? I got a happy birthday for my wife.
Hey.
Hey, Amy.
Hi, Amy.
All right. The thing this evening is This is what got me into motorcycles.
1:25 in the morning over in France. Stephen, wow.
This is a 50cc moped motor, and I just think it's so amazing that this is it right here.
This has some significance though, right? Other than being able to hold it in your hands like comfortably, what was this from? And as far as like the context here.
Oh, the context here is this is the same motor that we use on the Paragon, which is the first bike we built.
Very cool.
Yeah. So the Paragon has a different cylinder kit, different carburetor, different electrical system, different clutch. But
yeah, but the
same basic bike. So anyway, I thought it would just be fun to take a look at this, just because it's literally the entire motor. What I don't have, let's take it apart. You got your cylinder head. Our little camera. Here.
There it is. There it is.
You got your cylinder head here. Carburetor is attached. Right. Here's your carb. Here, we can pull that off.
Just pull it off.
Give me a second here. You got your teeny tiny little Bing.
So tiny.
This is what is this, a 12 millimeter?
Golly. I don't even want to know what the internals look like on that thing.
They're just like any other carburetor.
No
They're just
way.
tiny. They're just tiny.
Well, right, just tiny. I would lose them. It's like a watch.
Let's see if it's got the internals in it.
It's gonna be like a watch.
Yeah, there it is.
The jet.
Little float. Oh,
gosh,
a tiny little carburetor.
That's really cool. Yeah, everyone's saying rally. For those of you who weren't here at the beginning, if you guys would like to enter into a giveaway for two VIP tickets to the owners rally, all you got to do is get yourself there and find some place to stay. We are camping, or there is camping available. Yeah. You can enter by typing rally in all caps in the chat.
All right, we got our head off. We got our tiny little cylinder. It's pretty beat up.
This thing probably sounds like a demon when it's
piston port
on.
Motor. I don't know if you can see the piston ports in there. Probably can't. Got all kinds of little transfer ports. And then we've got your stator cover.
Just comes right off.
Comes right off. And then the last little take off here is the clutch cover. I don't have all the internal in it. Just like my KLR. It's just very,
tiny.
Very tiny. And then we can split the cases.
What?
And you can literally see the entire internals of this little motor.
That's really cool.
Here's your flywheel. So there you go. There is a 50cc. This is just like any other motor. I mean, obviously this is a 2-stroke, so it's not like a 4-stroke engine, but it has everything you need to. Obviously, we're missing the clutch and the stator and the crank, but to
just a couple of things.
To this motor, we were able to turn the single-speed little motor, it's a centrifugal clutch, and get over 70 miles an hour out of it.
That's crazy. I couldn't even imagine going 70 on that thing.
Well, it ties into what
I
we're gonna
know,
talk
it's
about tonight.
crazy.
It's pretty. It's you're taking it to the absolute limit of past the limit of
Yeah.
the chassis and the engine.
Yeah, you're going nuts on that.
Anyway, that's all I got. I've got a lot of these cases lying around.
just chilling around. What is? Well, don't worry about that. That's not broken. That's
a
just
piece of
it's
the
a feature.
countershaft sprocket.
Oh yeah, don't worry about it. It's fine. Janus MC Ryder or Mick Ryder says these are all things plug-in car operators like Jansen are not familiar with. I'll have you know that I did work for, I think it was
a small motorcycle company. Is it in
one
the service department?
one whole year in a small motorcycle manufacturer's service department. So I do, in fact, know a little bit about the engine. Not much. Old John Schwarzenegger really took me under his wing.
Taught you the ropes.
He taught me the ropes. He said he was telling me what's up. Oh crap. Well, I did have a really good comment. I sent it to you and Grant and Jordan. There was a message that someone sent us. This is comments of the week. This was maybe a week ago. I didn't come very prepared. Does this count as a technical difficulty?
Not yet.
Okay. All right, cool. I sent it to you in that group chat with us. Oh, there it is. Can you
want to read it? Or
you can read it.
This is the really nice one?
This is a really nice one.
This is from Steve. He said, just want to drop a quick note to say how much I appreciate the Janus as a company. When deciding on a bike to buy, the design of the H250 caught my eye and drew me in to find out more about it and Janus. But the design didn't sell me. It was the openness and transparency of the company. I'm not sure I know of any other business sharing so much about their design and manufacturing processes with the customer. Letting me see the why behind the design and the people doing the work made my decision easy. The hardest part was settling on design options.
Fair.
I just reviewed the most recent video interview with Richard, and true to form is the Janus transparency and honesty. I'm happy to be an owner and just felt you should know why I chose Janus. Please thank the team for me. Steve. Halcyon 250, number 969.
Thank you, team.
It almost feels like we're puffing ourselves up with that one.
It did feel a little self-indulgent, but I think that after the past month we've had here, that's what we needed, okay? I don't have any negative comments today. I don't want them. They're gone.
We got plenty.
We got plenty. We got a sloth to choose from, but that's not what matters. What matters is people like that and people like you. So thank you all for watching. Thank you all for owning our motorcycles.
Yeah, seriously.
We are making motorcycle history every single day we're alive.
Here we go.
Which leads us into our next segment, which is announcements.
Oh, yeah.
We've got a really cool announcement that if you guys, has the email been out yet?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So we've got a really cool announcement. The email's been out already, but we want to talk a little bit about our Wefunder campaign.
Yeah. So this year has seen unprecedented growth in our sales and our overall success. We've been working really hard to increase our production. We also know that really stabilize the company, getting to that 500 unit a year mark is what we're shooting for. So we have decided to open up the ability to buy shares in Janus Motorcycles. This does not mean I saw some comments earlier. This does not mean that we're going public. So you're not going to find us a ticker symbol on the Wall Street.
I mean, no, but
exchange.
It does feel like that a little bit.
Yeah, but we are a privately held company, but we are able to offer this as it's basically like crowdfunding for a little bit, a much more formal version than like Kickstarter or something like that. There are companies raising many millions of dollars on it, which we are just going for one. So our goal is to raise $1 million, and also another part of it is to allow Janus owners and enthusiasts to be a part of what we're doing. So we welcome you to take a look at our Wefunder campaign. Jansen has put some links in there for in this chat, and of course you'll be able to find this. And we've sent out emails, and we're kind of giving you all first
Dibs.
dibs on this. And what we're doing right now initially is not actually raising any money. Pay no attention to Jansen.
I've got a hole in my mouth or something.
All we're doing right now, this portion of the Wefunder campaign is to test the water. So we are asking for commitments, I think is the actual term, but we need to show that we have commitments of $50,000. And there is no obligation at this point. All you have to do is say, hey, I'm interested in this. I would be willing to put in some funds. We've had a number of contributions already, or signals of interest. And I think at this point, we're over $20,000.
Awesome.
So we're almost, we may be at the halfway point at this point. So first off, we want to thank everyone who already has contributed or invested, I want to say, by showing your interest. And I want to just also kind of answer any questions you have about the process. Again, this is the first step in a process that the next step is going to be that we go through the official filings, and at that point we will be actually collecting investment funds that will go toward our growth and continued success. So if you're interested in that, you feel free to email us, to give us a call. We can answer any questions you all have about it. Or please go to the link that we've shared, and it has a full write-up about kind of what the goal of this is and how we're going to go about doing it.
Yeah, all the fun legal disclaimers and all that.
There is a disclaimer on there that we have to say that at this point we are simply.
Do you just want to read it?
Yeah, let's just read that. Let's read the disclaimer. Let's get all official.
You got to say it like kind of fast too.
Testing the waters are legal. No, we are testing the waters to gauge investor interest in an offering under regulation crowdfunding. No money or other consideration is being solicited. It will not be accepted. If sent, it will not be accepted. No offer to buy securities will be accepted. No part of the purchase price will be received until a Form C is filed, and only through Wefunder's platform.
A classic Form C.
There we go. Yeah.
Any indication of interest involves no obligation or commitment of any kind.
So yeah, we are literally testing the waters at this point, but we're really excited about this opportunity, and also the idea that more people can be a part of what we're doing. So thank you all very much for this. Those of you who have already registered interest and commitment, and we welcome additional. So thank you very much.
Making motorcycle history every single day.
Yep, and you can be a part of it.
And you could be a part of it. And it's a really cool opportunity. I think it's not a lot of times where you get to be like, oh yeah, like I helped fund this one company. It's a cool feeling. You're an investor.
Thank you, Jansen.
You can put that on your resume. That would be cool. What else do we got going on? We've got a ride. It's called it's in a partnership with Journeyman.
So yeah, Journeyman Distillery is actually they're from Three Rivers, I want to say, originally or Three Oaks, one of the two of those up in Michigan.
One of the three trees or
one of the
rivers,
three things,
I'm not sure.
Up in Michigan, but they've recently opened a new distillery in Indiana. In Valparaiso, Indiana, and we are partnering with them. And that ride, show me more on info on that.
Oh, ride. Sorry, I'm just copying and pasting a link. That's the yeah. Oh, we got plenty of links this week, y'all.
Yeah, we got lots of announcements. Wednesday, 9/24, 10/8, and 10/22. So these are 3 Wednesdays coming up. Yeah, the ride. It is a ride, right? Yeah. 5:30 to 8:30 Central Standard Time, because they're in Valparaiso. All ages, entries free, and it's going to be a really good time. They're just starting this whole process in partnership with Janus Motorcycles, the Studebaker Museum, and Mills Detail Shop. So look forward to that. If you're in the area and a Janus owner, or if you're not a Janus owner, if you're a motorcyclist, this is open to everybody.
Just a cruise in, no formal ride. Grant says.
There you go.
Just a cruise in.
So,
yep.
If you have like other bikes
or cars,
yeah.
Anything cool, you have to register those because I think parking is limited. You can do all of that on the link that we just sent. Is there a link for the Tesla's eulogy? You got me. What do
you got?
Here I am in work mode, and he asked me if there's a link for the Tesla's No, I've got nothing. That car was great. I would own another one if there wasn't a dealership. If there was a dealership closer to us. That's my take. Like,
There you go.
the tow alone was $1,800.
Why?
$1,800 because it's got to go all the way to Indianapolis.
Is that 100 miles?
I don't know.
I get 100 miles free with AAA.
Well, aren't you just the bee's knees, Richard? Sorry, I've got State Farm. Okay, what do you want from me?
What do we got here?
Collection represents. What is this?
Limited edition Indian motorcycle collection represents life's extraordinary occasions and the people we meet along the way.
What is that, Mike? What are you talking about, Mike Skidmore? Oh, whoa. Oh,
a legendary partnership between America's first motorcycle company and America's first registered distillery. So I think he's promoting Indian motorcycles.
Oh.
Jack Daniels.
Well, that's not. So that's kind of really the opposite of what we were just talking about. We're talking about Journeyman Distillery.
But Indian motorcycles are cool too.
Yeah, they are cool.
Before Harley Davidson, so they are America's
first.
But
we don't want.
They're not actually the first American.
Don't tell Confine yet.
The first production American motorcycle was the California Motorcycle Company, which was the motorcycle that our good man George Wyman rode across the country.
Good man, George Wyman. I think we. Happy birthday to me. Thanks, old school. It was on August 24th.
I think should we sing him happy birthday?
Happy birthday. Happy belated, old school. We missed your birthday stream. That wouldn't have been anywhere close to a Monday night, but hey. The Jack Daniels limited edition motorcycle.
Did Kelly have a question earlier?
I don't know. Jeff Kelly or Kelly?
Kelly.
Richard, yes, he did.
Question for you first. I'm not a mechanic. I've noticed some time ago that my rear tire is slightly off-centered from the fender. Is that normal? Send us a picture. Everything should be lined up.
Got it. There is adjustment on the back there. Are you talking about
I think he's talking about side
left to right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No, it should be center. What size engine did George W. ride?
He rode a 200cc, 1.25 horsepower motorcycle.
1.25.
That's right.
Buy a
purchased his fuel at the drugstore. Places in little cans.
That's
nice little
insane. That's insane. Do you project to make a 650 engine? Stephen from France asks.
That is a really good question. At this time, we have no plans for a 650. Although, that would be a logical next step, wouldn't it?
250.
If we wanted a bigger, heavier, faster motorcycle.
Faster. What is? You mean speedier? Speedier motorcycles, Richard. Speedier motorcycles. Do we have any more announcements before I get too distracted?
We talked about
again the rally giveaway that's happening at the end.
Yes, if you're just joining the stream, we have 72 people viewing right now. If you're just viewing the stream, we are giving away 2 VIP Janus Motorcycles rally tickets. All you have to do is get here
and find a place to stay.
All you have to do is type RALLY into the comments on YouTube or the other platforms. The only one that won't work is
Instagram.
Can't do it on Instagram,
unfortunately.
So it has to be all caps.
All caps. You can win a ticket for a buddy. You can win a ticket for a sibling. You can win a ticket. It feels like a song, but I'm not going to continue. You can win a ticket as long as you don't have one. If you need an additional ticket for either yourself or someone else, then you can enter. It has to be all caps, I believe. There are only 17 people entered.
Chances are very good right now.
There are 72 people in this stream. Unless they all have tickets already.
They may already have tickets. Probably do. The Ramble streamers are they're the enthusiasts.
This is the OG crowd. Do you have to be a Janus owner, Mike? No, you don't have to be a Janus owner. You can just come.
It's encouraged, but we've had a lot of times where people who are interested in Janus come. It's a wonderful time, especially if you have questions. You get to ask, not us, but people who actually have owned one for multiple years. So it's a great opportunity. What I would recommend you do is come on Saturday for the community party. We welcome all people, but this is really a Janus Owners Rally. But the Saturday party, we have a bunch of events going on, and everybody will be there. It'll be a lot of fun.
Word on the street is Saturday morning we're going to be doing a Ramblestream.
That's what I've heard too.
that's just word on the street. I can't confirm nor deny. Nothing is really set in stone, but we'll see. We'll see. And you get to ride a Janus. Yeah, that's the great part of. Oh.
Can I get tickets for the next Green Bay Packers game?
Wait, the Bears are playing tonight. You can't say anything about Packers while the Bears are playing. I'm sorry. I already have my VIP rally ticket. Gary, we must have missed your comment. Howdy. How you doing? Glad you're here. Glad to see you.
Gary. And look forward to seeing you at the rally.
Yes. Orange Crush for everyone, Kelly says.
All right. Yeah.
Richard, do you reach your limits faster on a Janus?
Yes.
How so? Explain that for me.
So this is kind of going off of the section of literature that we read at the beginning of the stream.
1 second. Chris, you can either buy a ticket, you can enter in the giveaway. You don't have to have a Janus motorcycle to come. You should, especially since.
Oh yeah, if you have a bike on order.
Yeah, if your bike is on order, you should come. Anyway,
kind of working off of that lovely passage from Matthew Crawford, and really in light of a lot of the recent press we've been getting. Thank you, Mr. Yami Noob.
Mr. Noob.
Mr. Noob. Senior Noob.
as they say in the South.
I think he's from Texas.
Is he?
Yeah. Why are Januses? Why do they exist? And why do they do what they do? Why do they have narrow tires? Why do they have 14 horsepower engines? Some of them at least, 250s. Why do they weigh 265 pounds? All these questions. And why do they, why can they, why is this? And it's been really helpful. I think some of you may have seen some of it wasn't just Yami Noob's video. There've been a lot of videos, and there will be more coming out.
Hint, hint.
Hint, hint.
From up north.
From up north, yes. And that to me, it's been really helpful because it allows us to kind of see what we're doing from the outside.
Yeah.
And I think that's always something that's, as you can be as contrarian as you want, which I take great joy in being a contrarian, but it's helpful to see it with some perspective.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it has been really helpful. I don't know if Uncle Voodoo's in the chat.
He is.
His videos have been really helpful, especially since he's not just fanboying.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he has negative and positive things to say, but they are, I'm not flattering you, but they're intelligent.
I am.
They're
Voodoo.
intelligent. They're like perceptive. They're coming from someone who's ridden a lot of motorcycles.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're objective.
A lot of experience wrapped up in these opinions.
And logical.
Mm-hmm.
And there are both criticisms and praise in there. And seeing that is really interesting. But the question to me really does seem like, why?
Yeah.
And the other question is, and I've written about it in the Ramblestream Companion. If you go back and look at all of our videos, we basically say versions of this, but it comes back to that idea of it's more fun to ride a slow bike fast than a fast bike slow. But why? Why is that?
The classic adage, right? Like
classic adage.
Yeah, I think it comes down. There are a few things, right? But what comes to mind quickly is, I want to use like the whole bike.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
You
like
said
that. I want to. If I freaking bought it, I want to use it, and you can do that more legally than you can on a bigger bike, right? So like
absolutely you can.
I love that feeling too of not just like using all of the bike, but whoa, Jason.
We got a super chat. I'll read it. Is there a list of vendors that will be at the rally so I can figure out how much cash to bring? Is there a list?
Yeah, there is, and I can pull it up here real quick.
I know that at the very least we're going to have, we'll have multiple cool vendors, but Motocult will be there. Devin with a lot of his aftermarket Janus products. So you definitely want to bring some cash for that. I mean, I can't officially authorize the modification of Janus motorcycles.
No, the EPA, the government will be so angry. Where is? I thought I had a list.
We have the itinerary.
We have the itinerary. Let me just look for.
At the very least, we can post this up for y'all, or a link to it.
Yeah, but what I was saying while I'm looking for this is like the feeling of using something at its maximum capacity and the level of pride that I have being able to use that maximum capacity is like it really kind of gets me going.
Mm-hmm. And to kind of to go back to the Matthew Crawford section, what he's talking about there is he's testing his limits.
Yeah.
And some people do that by riding a dirt bike off road where, I mean, yeah, you're not going that fast.
Right.
But you're I mean, if you've ever done any off-road riding or dirt biking or motocross, the risks are there.
Right.
I mean, you don't have to be going very fast to break a leg or worse.
Right.
But in that pursuit of that edge, and what I mean by edge is sort of like the line of your ability, your skill. The only way you get better is if you progressively overload it. You push those limits. You exercise those new synapses and muscles and levels of experience. You don't get better by just doing the same thing.
Right. Yeah. It's we've talked about being like uncomfortable before too.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think there's a thread. If you look at the last 30 ramble streams, right, there's a thread that goes through most of them of I would like to imagine it's like, hey, the only way you get better at something is if you're uncomfortable. And that's the same thing with riding. The only way that you can get better at riding is to be
well, how about this?
Within
the only
reason.
way that you can transform is by challenging yourself.
Yeah.
And that transformation for some people may be going faster. For other people, it's doing it more gracefully.
Mm-hmm.
For other people, it's, doing it more safely. Like, I mean, all those things, they all kind of tie together with this idea that, and I mean, I always talk about downshifting and cornering and stuff like that. Like, those are things that really bring me a lot of joy. Now, I'm not someone, I'll be the first time, I've ridden on a track. I wasn't racing. I'm not a racer, but
house on track day would be a lot of fun.
It would be incredible. And everybody's going especially if you get on a small track, like a small bike track, it would be incredibly fun.
It'd be so fun.
But in some ways it would be, I think a lot of people, I've talked to people that race like Honda 160s and stuff. They have more fun than big bikes because you can push yourself even harder.
Because there's only so much that the bike can do for you.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
where are you going with that?
It all comes down to how you operate the motorcycle.
At a certain point, well, you hope so.
Right.
I mean, if you don't, then you're riding a ride.
Right. Exactly. So, and I think that riding a smaller bike does that for you because you're able to kind of get almost everything out of the motorcycle that it has to offer.
Mm-hmm.
And the differentiating factor, I mean, besides like MotoGP and all that fun stuff, right? Because they use everything out of those bikes.
But these are human beings that have dedicated their entire life to this.
So you get a glimpse
of
what it would be like. I'm saying that when you are on a small displacement bike, you are getting a glimpse into what it would be like if you're a MotoGP racer.
You are, but you're also maybe I would say getting more because you're able to do it all the time.
Yeah. And you don't have to be on a secluded track for one race day.
Yeah. And so the motorcycle is working for you, not the other way around. Like it is you are in control of it.
Yeah.
And kind of also what Crawford was saying in that passage is that the desire to move ourselves, auto locomotion, it's basically the most essential way to describe freedom. Like what happens if you get incarcerated? You're locked up in a cell by yourself. Like that's like the worst thing that we do to people.
Right. Not only are you locked up, but you're locked up by yourself.
But you lose your ability to move, to go where you want to go.
Right.
And going where you want to go on a car is more limited than on a motorcycle. And then you talk about like motocross or trail riders, they can go even crazier places.
Right.
Which I think it's why it's literally the point he makes in that passage is that it's like an extreme example. But on the street, we talk about, getting away with something. We've done some videos on that. Like riding a motorcycle for me always gives me the feeling like I'm getting away with something.
Right.
Because it's just like, is this really legal?
It's like, I'm allowed to do this.
I'm allowed to do this?
Are you sure?
But to get back to the idea of a small bike, a lightweight bike, a low power bike with narrower tires, that it brings that threshold of the limit down to every man.
Yeah.
It makes it more of an everyman's experience. You don't have to spend your entire life and thousands and thousands of dollars on tires and go to the track to experience the thrill of taking a machine to its limit. Now, you don't have to take it to its limit.
No.
That's the thing. Also on a 14 horse bike, you can go 30 miles an hour all day long, and you can still get an absolutely thrilling experience.
It's fun
with the motorcycle. It's really, really fun. Now, if you're going 30 miles an hour on a bigger bike, that's not really very fun.
You're still in first gear.
Yeah, exactly. I always joke my old Concourse, which is not a race bike, but it's a really powerful machine. You can get 90 in third gear on that thing.
I'm sure. I know my XSR 900, like first gear was 0 to 70. It felt like at times, and you got to not punch it or you're going to do a wheelie. Like that's terrifying. You can do things that are supposed to be terrifying on a big bike. You can do those same things on a small bike, and it's fun. Up to a point.
Yeah, it's the same thing with like a small sports car.
Yeah,
a
little Miata
or something like that, or a Lotus, or a old Triumph or MG. That experience is you just get this every day is thrilling.
Yeah,
every ride, every drive is a thrilling experience, and it's thrilling because you can test out the limits of the machine and of yourself.
Yeah.
And you can, and that transformative quality is why we ride. I'm just going to say it. That is why I believe in the rambling philosophy is built around. That's why we get on these things.
Yeah.
And maybe we can also talk just a little bit about the risk and how that relates into that.
The risk of riding to like the
risk of
the maximum of anything.
Risk in life.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think everything is risky, right? It's just how I just come back to the term of calculated risk. It's like you can plan up to a certain point. You can plan risk, but at the end, like you're not going to be able to plan for everything.
It's that providence that he talks about. You're just opening yourself up to what happens next.
But in that providence, you can either think about what negatively is going to happen, or what I like to focus on. I don't know why I've been blessed with the optimist brain, but I hardly ever think to my detriment. Like I only ever think about what good can come out of something. That's egregious. Of course, I think about some bad things. I'm a human. But my default is good. But there's a balance of how much risk am I willing to take here? And I think that in that deciding is like, I'm going to take a risk is kind of where you feel like I'm kind of getting away with something a little bit.
I mean, and at a certain point, we just have to confront the fact that there are some things in life that are dangerous, and motorcycling is one of them. And if that's something that doesn't interest you, that's fine. There are other ways of rambling. But I think that you're going to find that anything that is worth doing comes with a certain level of risk. And motorcycling and mountaineering and all the things that we talk about with rambling are going to have some level of risk and skill
Yeah.
and preparation and experience, and there are things that you can get better and better and better and better at.
Yeah,
But they will have the reason that I could talk about this in the Rambo's Companion. The reason that video games are interesting to people is that you can die.
Right.
There's a consequence when you mess up,
and there are some games,
and when you succeed.
There are some games. I play some video games. There's some games where that consequence isn't substantial enough for me to want to continue to play the game.
Well, that's the criticism I have of video games, is that you typically do them in like complete security and comfort. You're like on a couch, it's not.
It gives you a taste,
Yeah, I don't know, and I'm not knocking it. But it goes back to that idea that you're threading this edge of your skill and your abilities, and it's video games have literally their whole marketing and their whole raison d'etre is.
I have no idea what that means for sure.
Is to put you in this position where you are risking something.
Yeah.
Now, as any motorcyclist is going to tell you, that there is no more concrete example of that than the actual ramifications of riding a motorcycle. Because if you mess up,
it involves concrete.
It has literally concrete ramifications. So yeah, I think that risk thing does, like, you have to, we all, if to ride motorcycles, we would be doing a disservice to everyone to say that they're just perfectly safe.
Yeah.
No, they're not. No. We would also be doing a disservice to motorcycling if we said that it's inherently dangerous and it's not worth doing.
It is worth doing 100%.
Right. Now, Van Neistat.
Yeah.
He's a YouTuber. He's also just an artist, and he's done a lot of stuff.
Wacky dude. Can't get enough of
really fun stuff he said. But he did a video on motorcycling, and he said that he never. And I have to be very careful because I sell motorcycles, but he never tries to convince someone to ride motorcycles. He's like, that's like a personal decision that you have to make. Now, if you've made that leap, then he's gonna fanboy you all the way.
Right.
Go.
Get more out of your ride.
But it is, and if it wasn't a personal decision, if it wasn't something that we take that responsibility, we develop our skills, we hone ourselves, it wouldn't be worth doing.
Right. Exactly.
And also, if it wasn't dangerous, it wouldn't be worth doing.
Right.
So
the combination of the two is like danger and okay, I'm gonna get better at what I'm doing. That combination is like, it's like drugs.
Well, I mean,
because
in a weird way, you're absolutely right.
Because there are consequences for not being good at it.
Yep.
Right. So that presses you on and it pushes you toward excellence.
Mm-hmm.
And that like push is sometimes what people need, and what I need in my life to be like, oh, like this is what it's about.
Mm-hmm.
Motorcycles, it's the perfect way to do that.
Yeah. And to kind of wrap this back to the Ramblestream and Janus, what we're trying to do with our motorcycles is to, lower, to make that edge closer.
Yeah.
So that it's not something that you have to be on a track or breaking the law to experience. You get to experience that from the end of your driveway to work, or from the end of your driveway to that awesome destination or that campsite, or wherever.
Right back to the front of your driveway.
Or right back to the front door around the block. You get to take the bike closer to the edge. Yeah. And a lot of times I think, especially with the recent press we've been getting, the claim is made that these are just inherently unsafe, that you have no business riding a bike that's that small and that lightweight with narrow tires. And I would have to agree on this, in the sense that if you are foolishly doing so beyond your limits and beyond the limits of the machine, then you need to answer for that, or you shouldn't be doing it. Let's just say that. However, that's the point of a rambler. Right. A rambler is someone who takes that responsibility themselves, and they choose to do this, and it's up to you.
Right.
There's no red tape here. There's no, Big Brother isn't allowing you to, limiting your speed based
Right.
on like, no, we have the ability to make our own choices. And that's the freedom. That's the agency. That is rambling. That's
Right.
the motorcyclist. That's why we feel like we're getting away with something is
Right.
it's up to you.
Right. You are in control.
You are in control, and only you are in control
Mhm.
when you get on a motorcycle. And what we're trying to do is to give you more of that,
Right.
to give you more control. And that's why I have nothing wrong with here at Janus Motors. There's nothing wrong with traction control,
No.
or ABS, or all these things. What we're trying to do is create a motorcycle that you don't need them, where you can get away without them, where you can boil it down to the essential man, woman, and machine.
Yeah.
And you can, I mean, you are the one in control.
Our motorcycles are intentional in every step of the way. If we wanted to, we
couldn't afford rear suspension on the Halcyon 250. We couldn't.
It's out of the budget. If we wanted to, we would put rear suspension on the Halcyon 250.
Mhm.
If we wanted to, we would build a bike with around 1,000 cc motor.
Or just really, really heavy so that it was more stable.
Right. If we wanted to do
Wider
all of
tires.
those things, we could.
Yeah.
It's not for lack of desire.
Right.
Or
It's
no,
not for.
it's not for. We are. What I'm trying to say is we are trying to be really intentional about the machine that we've created, that you've created, that the team has built.
Everyone. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like there's intentionality behind it, and it's not because we can't do it.
Right.
Is what it comes down to.
So I think that when the conventional motorcyclist, or let's just not even say, maybe motorcyclists don't really care, but the conventional human being, when they see that, and what we're used to is safety, comfort, all these things being part of our travel. Like, I'm not knocking your, but like the Tesla,
my Tesla
is like the perfect example of the most, like, I like to use it as an example of that taken to the highest degree it has been yet.
Right.
It can literally drive itself. It has cameras everywhere around it. It has the ability to be really quiet. It has instant power. It has all these things that it filters the air. You can't smell anything. You know, it's just like this. It's like perfectly. It does a really good job at removing you from the piloting experience. I won't say driving experience, but that idea of the rambling pilot, who is like pulling levers and like the machine is almost part of you.
Right.
And that's what a Janus is trying to do, is trying to make the machine almost like an extension of your being, of your mind. Yeah. Of your soul.
Right. Right. Of like, of your existence in a way. And I know that it can kind of sound like heady and ethereal in a way, but in reality, like for those of us who have ridden a small displacement, like lightweight motorcycle, we understand.
Yeah, and
like
you know what?
get it.
I think that's a good point you make. It does sound heady and philosophical, and yeah,
it is.
It is, but it also, you don't even have to do that. All you got to do is just swing a leg over your motorcycle and go for a ride. You don't have to think about the philosophy.
Nope.
You don't have to read poetry. I mean, it helps, but you don't have to do any of that stuff. All you got to do is just operate the machine.
Just go.
And so I think that's just one more feather in the cap of motorcycling. And it doesn't matter, like motorcycles, even the most like a GS 1300, you know, with all the Farkle and all
Confed Yank wants me to buy a big street cruiser, is what I saw in the chat there, as my summer vehicle in replacement of the Tesla, is what he said.
I mean, I would love riding one. I mean, they're all motorcycles, no matter how, they're still, they if you don't balance it, it falls over.
There's some skill to it.
And none of them have seatbelts. So like, we can't really knock any motorcycle.
I mean,
because they're inoculated against this stuff.
What if we put a seatbelt on a Halcyon 250? Will that fix all the problems?
Maybe that would be it.
Maybe
Airbags.
that's it. Airbags?
No.
A cage?
Like, but it does beg the question: if motorcycling is about this experience, why do we keep trying to make them more like cars?
Yeah.
Like,
what's the point?
Why are you doing this? Like, you shouldn't be asking why we're making motorcycles that aren't budget, beginner, you know, like mass produced cheap stepping stones to bigger bikes.
Right.
The
Because
question
that's not
should be
the-
the opposite.
It's not the point.
The question should be, why are you doing this with these bikes?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
We could go on for this is a
you
really
got me on
good
my
topic.
soapbox.
And that's kind of the point of these, I think, is to get you on your soapbox. But we still got to do the giveaway. We are 9 minutes over.
Okay, sorry, folks.
And
Let's do it.
We got to do the giveaway still. So if you guys have not entered, if you would like a ticket to the Owners Rally, a VIP ticket to the Owners Rally for free, type in the chat, rally in all caps. I'll give you a couple seconds here. Let's see. We've got 24 entries. If you are not here, if we draw a name and you are not here, we're going to draw again. We're going to draw again. So I'll give you a couple more seconds here. All caps rally. If you have not entered yet, not hashtag rally, just rally, Mike. Hopefully you got in. A seatbelt would be way more dangerous than a helmet strap. Yeah, well. Okay. I think we're going to do it. Let me see if I can.
6.
I'm going to share this tab. And I am going to, one second. Okay.
Who's it going to be?
Who's it going to be? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh. Jason!
Nice.
Jason 412, he said that he wanted another ticket for somebody. I can't remember who it was. Jason, if you are still here, I know that your work schedule is crazy, so I hope you're still here. If you're still here, send us an email to rambling
at janusmotorcycles.com.
janusmotorcycles.com. Jason, are you in here still? I hope so. Yay me! He's in here. Okay, send us an email. We'll hook you up with your ticket. I don't know. It's out of your engine. Jason is in the chat, everybody. Okay, we're going to do one more since old Kelly already has a ticket. We're going to do one more here. Let's draw again. I saw Grant in there. What if Grant wins? We'll have to re-roll if Grant wins. Kelly, you entered again? Oh. Nick Gillespie.
Congratulations.
Nick Gillespie, are you in the chat still? Congratulations. You won a VIP ticket to the Owners Rally. Are you still here? I have 2. It's for my brother.
Nice.
Awesome.
Well done.
Excited to meet your brother, Jason. Nick Gillespie, are you in the chat? No, that's from last week. Nick Gillespie. We're going to give you a couple seconds here. Nick Gillespie, if you are still here, please send a chat so we know. If not, we're going to get rid of your ticket, unfortunately. Is he on Instagram? Let me see.
You had to have done it on YouTube.
Right, but I just didn't know if you hopped over maybe. I don't know. All right. I'm giving you...
Going once? Going twice? Gone.
All right. Rally all caps. For those of you who have not entered yet, we are doing it one more time. Would you like to do the honors, Richard?
I will click the button.
Drum roll. Here we go. Different set of names. Here we go. Christopher Smith. Smith. Chris Smith, are you in here?
All right, have you already bought a ticket?
Have you already bought a ticket?
No, he must not have.
He's I see it. It's like he literally commented this minute.
I think he's commented like 8 times.
Chris Smith.
Awesome.
Are you here? I just need to I just need to know that you're still here after sending your your submission.
2 minutes ago.
He's here. All right.
Awesome.
Chris.
Congratulations, Chris.
Congratulations. Send an email to rambling@janusmotorcycles.com. We'll get you hooked up if you need a second ticket. All right. Well, that's all we got.
Yeah. Remember, send us an email.
Send us an email. I see that you're here. Congrats, everyone who won. We will see you at the Owners Rally.
Is that the next one?
Is that the next one?
Hold on.
Right? I don't. It's the 20. No, it's.
I think we have one more Ramblestream.
One more?
Yeah, we have one.
Gosh, why do I keep on thinking it's next
Let me
week?
look at the
Drake, no, the stream didn't end. We're still here. We're still alive.
Yeah, we'll have the next one will be on the 15th.
Okay.
So number 96. Ooh,
96.
we've been doing this a while.
We're almost at 100. You've been doing it for a while. What do you mean? I just got in here.
It's been a while.
All right.
Thank you all so much for joining us for another Ramblestream. This has been a pleasure as always. Bye-bye.
Bye.